Imagine being worth over 100 billion, yet still living in the same house you bought for just $31,500. No private islands, no fleets of supercars, no extravagant parties. This isn't a struggling millionaire. This is Warren Buffett, one of the richest men alive. But his lifestyle is so bizarre, it makes you question everything you thought about wealth. So why does the Oracle of Omaha live like this? Let's find out. Warren Buffett isn't your typical billionaire. He doesn't own a mega mansion in Beverly Hills. He doesn't have a garage full of Bugattis. And while other billionaires throw lavish parties, Buffett's idea of a good time? Playing bridge for hours. But don't let his frugal lifestyle fool you. His wealth is beyond imagination. The real question is, why does he live this way? Is it a brilliant financial strategy, a lifelong habit, or is Warren Buffett simply different from every other billionaire on the planet? Let's start with the most surprising fact, his house. Number 1, the $31,500 house. Most billionaires live in palaces. Jeff Bezos has a $165 million mansion in Beverly Hills. Elon Musk, before selling most of his properties, had homes worth over $100 million. But Warren Buffett? He still lives in a simple, 5-bedroom house in Omaha, Nebraska, which he bought in 1958 for just $31,500. That's right, no luxury skyscrapers, no high-tech smart home, just a cozy house in a quiet neighborhood. So why hasn't he upgraded? Buffett believes that once you're comfortable, there's no need to spend more. To him, a bigger house would just mean more maintenance, more headaches, and no real improvement in happiness. 2. The $3 McDonald's breakfast. Now, you might think, maybe he saves his money for fancy meals. But nope, Warren Buffett's breakfast comes from McDonald's, and it costs less than $4. Every morning, he drives himself to McDonald's and orders one of 3 things: a sausage McMuffin, a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, or a cheaper egg and cheese option if the stock market is down. That's right. One of the richest men alive bases his breakfast on the stock market. While billionaires dine on Michelin star cuisine, Buffett keeps it simple with fast food. And speaking of simple, wait until you hear about his car. Number 3, the modest car and private jet dilemma. Most billionaires drive Lamborghinis or Rolls-Royces, but Warren Buffett? He drove a Cadillac for over a decade before finally upgrading to a newer model after being convinced by his daughter. And get this, Buffett only replaces his cars when they become completely unusable. He once drove a car with so many scratches and dents that people thought it was a joke. But the biggest contradiction in Buffett's lifestyle? Private jets. For years, he refused to buy one, calling them an unnecessary luxury. But eventually, he caved and bought his own jet, and humorously named it the Indefensible because he couldn't justify the purchase. It just goes to show, even the most frugal billionaire has his breaking point. Next, the Coca-Cola obsession. Now, if you think his habits couldn't get any crazier, wait till you hear about his diet. Warren Buffett drinks about 5 cans of Coca-Cola every single day. That's right, while health-conscious billionaires sip on green juices, Buffett loads up on sugar. He even jokes that a quarter of his daily calories come from Coke. And his favorite snack? McDonald's fries, ice cream, and See's Candies, another company he owns. It's a diet that would make most doctors cringe, but hey, if you're worth $100 billion, who's gonna argue with you? Next, no designer clothes, no fancy watches. When it comes to fashion, billionaires love to flaunt their wealth. Mark Zuckerberg wears custom-made gray t-shirts worth hundreds of dollars. Jeff Bezos wears luxury brands. But Buffett? He shops at regular stores and wears simple, affordable suits, sometimes for years. He doesn't own a Rolex, doesn't wear flashy jewelry, and doesn't care about trends. To him, it's all about function, not fashion. So why does he live this way? The answer might surprise you. Number 6, the mindset behind Buffett's frugality. Buffett isn't frugal because he has to be. He chooses to be. His entire philosophy is built on one idea: financial discipline. He believes money should be invested, not wasted. That's why he started investing at just 11 years old. That's why he prefers to own businesses instead of spending on luxury. And that's why he's pledged to give away most of his fortune to charity rather than splurge on material things. So, is Warren Buffett's lifestyle insane or genius? While most billionaires chase luxury, Buffett proves that wealth isn't about how much you spend, it's about what you do with your money. He's a billionaire who doesn't act like one, and maybe that's the secret to his success. But now I have to ask you, if you had $100 billion, would you live like Buffett or would you go all out? Let me know in the comments.